Want to welcome on to the program here, speaking with us live, Hugh Rowland. I've got to ask you right off the get-go, have you been a bad boy this morning, Hugh?
Well, I guess they've let a couple of them cut loose there. They had to push the bleep button on me.
Yeah, the producer said, now you behave yourself, Hugh, so watch your language. I want to welcome you to the program. I got your book just yesterday, and right away I got into it. And, I can tell a book's good if it just captures me and I can't put it down. I was reading until 11 o'clock last night, some of the chapters there. And, I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning. I mean, that's how good it was.
Right on. That's good.
And Hugh, of course, for the folks that haven't been up to speed on what's going on in the world, Hugh is one of the ice road truckers, and I love watching that show over there on, History Channel, isn't it? Or what channel is that on?
The History Channel, Sunday nights at 9.
And it's amazing. I guess the first thing, until I really started reading the book, watching the ice road truckers, I'm thinking, now why in the world don't you guys just build a regular road up there to do the trucking north and south going into the Arctic there? And, the answer to that is,
well, because you can only get these. The road is over basically 60 lakes. So I mean, you got to build this road. It's only 2 months of the year. There's 60 to 70 days that you can get across these lakes, so they have to build a road every year, and then it melts. By April, it starts melting, and then it's gone again for another year. But there is no high ground. You can't actually build a permanent road, and plus it's all Eskimo land, native land, so, I mean, you'd have to have land treaties and everything else. So, I mean, it's way more feasible to put the road in and haul for 60 or 70 days than it is to fly the material up. So that's basically what happens.
how long has the road been in existence over these lakes and over the frozen rivers and such? I mean, is this something just in the last couple of years that you guys been hauling this way, or has it been going on for a decade or two?
It's been going on for about 50 years now.
Wow.
John Dennison started back in, I think, 52, 53, something like that, and he was the guy that said, I can get you stuff up there. You just hooked the big rigs onto the back of the cabs back then and dropped the blade and just pulled them.
And the stuff that you guys are hauling north and south, what is it that you're taking up there, and what is it that you're bringing back?
Well, basically, what we're hauling is anything they need for the whole year. A whole year's supply is right from groceries to heavy equipment to drill pipe to toilet paper. Anything they need, but they need a year's supply of it, and you got to haul it up there in that 60 to 70-day window.
Now, are you guys deadheading back, or are you hauling something back with you?
And then a lot of times we haul empty containers. We haul anything that held something that you took up there. Then we'll haul it back and either restock it and take it back again, or just stuff that they're done with, broken equipment, used up equipment, whatever. We'll haul that out.
Now, the book that you've got out is called On Thin Ice, and obviously that's the fear is that you guys would have some ice, and as the book describes, as you drive across these layers of ice on the rivers and the lakes, you create waves underneath, and those waves, which you're trying to keep minimized because they can bust the ice open and the trucks drop down to the bottom. Is that correct?
That's right. I mean, every load you're taking, it deflects down into the water, so your load is actually pushing down about a foot under the ice, and it travels along and pushes a wave of water in front of you. Now, if you get going too fast and catch up to that wave, that wave will bust. It don't matter if the ice is 3 or 4 feet thick. It's going to pop chunks out of there as big around as your truck tires. But it'll pop it out, and if you don't go down, the guy behind you is going to fall through. So
now, if you fall through the ice, what's the likelihood that you're going to survive and actually live through that?
There is anybody that's went through out in the middle or anywhere where the truck actually is submerged straight down in the water, nobody's ever made it out.
No, nobody has ever made it. I mean, it's that cold. You are just instantly gone.
Yeah, the last guy that went down a couple of years ago, they once they did the autopsy, they figured his heart quit in 18 seconds. So
wow, that's not a lot of time. So here you
when we're driving up there, we have to keep our passenger door locked, no passengers allowed, and no seatbelt. You're not allowed to wear a seatbelt, and that's because when the truck goes down, if the truck goes down, they know where to look for your body.
And that's it. I mean, that's kind of a gruesome thing to think about. But, you stay in the cab so when they come back to try to find you, they're not searching all over the place and they can find your body.
I lost my brother-in-law up there and it took him a month to find the body. So
wow.
That's basically what the name of the game is. They want you to stay in the cab so they
Let me ask you this: then why do you do this? There's got to be a reason. Is it strictly financial, or is there more to it than that you take this danger on?
I don't even need to do it for the money anymore. I just do it because I fell in love with doing it. I've been doing it my whole life, so it's just I do it for the adventure and the love of the game, I guess. Well,
and now you're past the season, I guess, that the road is open, the 60-plus days that it's open. So what are you doing the rest of the year?
I have an excavating company here in Winfield, BC, that about 100 miles across the Washington border, north of the Washington border, and I run that rest of the year.
Well, awesome. You know, I'm actually going to get on the motorcycles. My wife and I head up to Canada in August. Maybe I'll have to swing by and say hey to you.
You come up this way, you give me a call, and I'll take you out for a beer.
That sounds good. Hugh, the book is called On Thin Ice. It is a great read. I've already got way into it, and thank you very much for joining us on the program. We'll see you again on the History Channel.
Yep, you take care.
And you behave